Yo, what's up, guys? Back at it again. Today, we are supposed to be on a podcast. Cheeks Production. The homie, no, not even the homie, the home girl, Victoria, her boyfriend, does a podcast with some friends and shit. And he's gonna come through today, a couple hours, and we're gonna chop it up, see what's going down, see how it is. For the time being, we will be smoking blunts and reacting to his premiere, his most recent podcast. I already watched one. It was actually pretty sick. The story was pretty dope. I think it was for one of his coworkers. I'm not sure if he's an owner or just an employee or a bud tender, whatever the case may be. But I don't remember. It was dope. So we'll see what's going on today with this one. And then, he'll probably be hitting me up sometime soon. And then we will go from there. Until then, sit back, relax, grab your blunts, grab your weed, whatever you wish to smoke. As long as it's not hardcore drugs. Don't do drugs. Let's watch the video. I cheated. I already started one, so it's fucked. Chat. Catch up. Catch up. Catch up. I honestly wonder if this is his banger or we found like some mutual song on fucking YouTube.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
Hydrate.
and we are starting. Welcome to another episode of Across the Room Podcast, the Across the Room Podcast, Across the Room, the podcast, however you want to say it. Name still pending. Today we have my co-host.
My name is Renee Angel. Thanks for tuning in again, everybody. I appreciate you guys.
And then we have a special guest on today.
Very special guest.
Very special guest. We actually worked together. And the very first guest that we have on Across the Room. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, guys. My name is Abraham Figueroa.
Or Abe. Can we call you Abe?
Yeah, Abe. I prefer
Actually,
Abe.
people do call him Abe at work. Yeah.
Sick.
So.
Now I know.
This is a man I met at work. He's a man of many talents. He draws. He actually is drawing the next logo for Cheeks Production. Stay tuned. Shirt's coming out soon. What else? He was a former Marine.
Oh, really?
Former
Thank
military.
you for serving, my friend.
We do support the military on here.
Some motherfucking flower. This shit's fire. Sorry to fuck up the flow. You can't even fucking see the flower, dude. I don't have the lights on. My lighting is shit. Like, bro. We'll see how it goes.
100%. Black Rifle Coffee.
Ooh, I've had that coffee. Have you had it?
That's bomb.
Have you had it, Abe?
It's,
Black Rifle is strong.
yeah, it's strong.
I just got the bold one. Fire though.
I want to get this stuff called Mud Water.
I've
Mud water.
Mud
I've
water.
had that.
You've
I've
heard
had
that?
that.
Is it
yeah.
good?
Well, what is it? Is it like ground coffee?
It's
No, there's no coffee in it.
mushroom.
Yeah.
It has mushroom. Different mushrooms in
Not
there.
like magic mushrooms though.
No. Beneficial.
Beneficial, like
For your health?
like lion's mane and
Lion's
like
mane,
cordyceps.
Cordyceps.
All those shit that's supposed to be good for you, and it's supposed to be like coffee. It's supposed to give like a better mood and just a caffeine in it still though, right?
There's still a minimal amount of caffeine, but there's no sugar, so that's the good thing about it.
Do you guys like coffee? Do you guys like?
I don't like drinking it all the time. I like 1 cup in the morning and that's it.
No,
Okay.
I don't drink coffee.
I love
no.
coffee, dude.
No.
I love coffee. I drink it every day, once in the morning, and then I get like another one afternoon for a little pick me up after the come down, and then
Goddamn.
yeah,
You
sometimes
don't ever
before
come down.
sometimes before the pod, I get another
Alright.
one.
Should
You know what I'm
see.
saying? I need
Really?
my caffeine, bro. I
That's
need
I don't
it.
like
That's
coffee.
wild.
I'm a
Understand
coffee
though, the people who drink coffee black.
Coffee.
You know what I'm saying?
I-
Just black coffee
Oh,
straight.
you were talking
like
about them
crack
the
cocaine.
other, the other
Love
episode.
coffee. No,
I love
no,
it.
no,
I love
no,
the
no,
taste
no.
of coffee. I just
Yeah.
I,
Like
I
regular
don't,
black coffee?
Yeah,
Or?
just
Yeah.
straight black.
Same.
Like
Yeah,
Pete's,
it's
none
Yeah, no,
of
it's
that
not same. Fuck that shit.
Starbucks. So like Pete's
Yeah.
coffee.
Fuck weed.
No, it's like we talk about people who don't like it like that. That's
No
him.
caffeine.
Just like
Yeah.
Drink
tons of
caffeine,
creamer,
I'm
Oh, yeah, I
cracked.
said
tons of
that.
sugar.
The other one.
Yeah.
Just
Cracked
sugar,
as
yes.
fuck.
Shouts
sugar,
out to the last
sugar
podcast
my
on-
sugar my coffee up, dude. It's fucking disgusting. Why am I gonna try to be a man and sound manly?
That's
like,
not manly. No.
Like I drink
If
coffee.
you go up to a group of men and go, I got a sweet chai latte, I'm definitely gonna be like, I'm definitely gonna look down on you a little bit.
No, no, I have personality. That's why.
The fuck?
Your drink does.
Just plain coffee is a man who just doesn't have any personality. He has the same
Wow.
same schedule every single day.
Nope.
Well,
That's
nah,
not true.
alright,
That's
I'll
not
give you that. I'll give you
Gets
that.
up
I
at 8. Just doesn't
a
do
lot of my
anything
high
all
school
day.
teachers were like
That's the guy who just
straight
drinks a plain
black.
coffee.
This motherfucker
Me?
drink
I have
me.
black
I got
fucking
personality.
coffee.
Your personality too. I'm gonna start a
Kill a
podcast.
bottle of Cholula for lunch
Yeah, yeah.
every
That's true,
single
I'll give you
day.
that.
Shouts out across the room and couch surfing.
This motherfucker was religious
Please
stuff.
subscribe, like, comment about things that we should talk about.
8, just doesn't do anything all day.
That shit
That's the
back
guy
up.
who just drinks a plain coffee.
It's me.
Me?
It's me.
I got personality.
Your personality too. I'm gonna start a podcast.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I'll give you that.
Shouts out
Fair
across the room
enough.
and couch surfing. Shouts
Subscribe.
out Cheeks Productions.
Like,
Please subscribe, like, comment about things that we should talk about. Well, actually, we had a follower of Cheeks Productions, Troy Jamerson.
Shouts out Troy Jameson.
Shout out Troy Jamerson.
Cheeks.
Should we say his full name?
Oh,
Shout
no.
out Troy.
Shouts out Troy.
Cut out the other stuff. Shout out Troy.
Chat.
He actually
do you think we
commented
should
down
put?
below in the comment section and was actually wondering if we should talk about an interesting topic that I've continually missed every time we've been on podcast, and I'm sorry about that, Troy. And basically, it's about men's mental health, and
Shit. Okay.
I think mental health is a very general. I don't think it's gendered, but I do think it, in terms of differences that we face in the world, yeah. But mental health itself is just a general topic. And look at what kind of things do you guys do to
Well,
keep yourself sane and keep yourself staying on track.
for me personally, one of the main reasons I started to work out was only because I was I was fat for
I don't
one.
fucking know.
And
It's always a good reason.
yeah, it's always a good reason. And
Just audio chat.
being overweight, unhealthy. I'm not saying I'm the healthiest right now. I just talked about drinking 3 coffees, but
Bruh.
that takes a toll, not only physically but
True.
mentally too. Because obviously
It's fucking
you
cracked
feel,
out
you're
of its
not
mind all
looking
the
the best.
time.
You're not feeling the best. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I feel like one of the main reason I started to work out was just to get that little boost of confidence back, because I was for a while I was walking around and it just seems like everything was gray, cloudy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel better now. And
Yeah.
it's casually keeps getting better and better. I do have stints though, still here and there, once or twice a month, where it's just I'm just having a bad week, and it, like I said, it just feels like everything's in a fog, like a brain fog.
Well, yeah, I think the important thing to know about mental health is you're gonna have bad days. You're gonna even have a bad week.
Yeah.
And I think
Definitely.
being aware that you're having that bad week or bad day, and knowing that it's just that, and that the next week or the next day is gonna be something different. I think that should just that should keep you going, because I think self-awareness is probably one of the biggest things
What the fuck?
in terms of not self-medicating, but in terms of just in your mental state, knowing that what mental state that you're actually in.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
I know a lot of meditation helps. I need to do more meditation, because I heard reflection is one of the best ways to help you move on from anything that you've been holding in, and then it kind of clears everything out the way.
No,
Yeah.
I like you. I've heard good things about meditation as well. But hey, I'm curious as to coming from a military background, in the military, because I have family in the military, but not just even in, but outside the military. Personally, like, how do you feel? Is there a stigma behind military personnel, like having mental health issues? Like, do they feel like, don't talk about it, you're in the military, you got
this was
talk about
live.
this certain type
Get
of way?
bent.
Or do you feel
Chat.
like there needs to be more done for military and
Chat, I got
mental
fucked.
health?
I say that yeah, like a lot of the times, well, most of my, you could say, career, I did 4 years Marine Corps. Yeah, we didn't really talk too much about it. I mean, we just, fucking drink.
Fuck it, I
Yeah.
fucked up.
That's what we do, like,
Yeah.
just drink. Like, dude, there's been times where like, you can't do drugs, right? So
Yeah.
I would take like a half a fucking bottle of NyQuil, severe, not the regular. Take a half a bottle of that, or maybe like a good chug, which is like almost half.
Yeah.
And down, like, me and my buddies would drink a whole fucking box of wine, and like just
Damn.
knock out, fucking wake up in the morning, 5:30 PT, and
Well, I mean, I don't think that's a big difference from what people do now, to be honest with you. I mean, people
no.
self-medicate all the time, dude.
Yeah.
I
mean-
guess, do you have any, like, mental health
Look at
that,
me.
like, is caused, like, do you think it's caused by the military? Like, do you,
Fuck yeah.
no, I don't. I wasn't in combat. Just have to throw
Alright,
it
yeah,
out
fair
there.
enough.
But
Combat
yeah, there's things
fucks you
that
up.
you live a certain way. When you're in the military, you're on base.
Structured.
Yeah, it's
You live a structured
very
life.
structured. So there's not too many options you could do from, like, oh, I want to do this weekend, or I mean, you can, because I was stationed in Camp Pendleton, so it wasn't like anything crazy. But as far as, I would say, more like mental health when you're getting out, because you're living a life, and then
You're so used to a certain way, and once you get out of that way, you just feel that structure isn't there, because literally you're just like thrown out.
and so, like, so you're given freedom, like, it's literally like freedom once you get out, right? You got no one telling you when to wake up, no one telling you when to go to sleep. So, like, did you keep those habits of waking
no,
up
Being in
early?
prison,
I didn't.
dude.
No?
Fuck.
Even like a
At least
month
that's what I
before,
think.
I
Sounds
just
like.
started losing it and freaking start gaining weight, and
Better
like,
prison.
fucking
Nah.
just
it's not
start.
prison.
Actually, the first day I got out, fucking just, I went to a dispensary and fucking got faded as
got an
fuck.
ounce?
Yeah, I got out.
Bought an
Sick,
ounce,
bro.
and I just did my thing. I just smoked the pain away. No, but
It's funny how, like, that's
know
such
the
like a
prison
stigma
thing.
in the military, but like so many people in the military use marijuana as like
Chat, 'cause they're on this
ways to
monitor
help,
over
like
here,
PTSD
not
and all
this
that
one.
stuff. It's
Where
crazy.
camera's at?
Such a stigma.
It's weird. No?
Then again, there's not really, like, drinking's kind of frowned upon too, right? Or does, like, everyone drink? Like, that's a thing.
everybody drinks.
Almost.
What the fuck?
You didn't, in the middle of it, you didn't hear him go like,
Oh shit, it cut
dude,
out.
what the heck? Or did I cut that out? I might have cut that out.
I'm sure. You
Oh,
did.
Yeah.
Was that the 421?
Was it the first?
Is there 2 parts to that?
No.
I only got through the
The
first.
second one
No,
nobody
it was-
watched because he just put it up, and I don't think I reposted it because I didn't know when you put it up.
No, yeah, I just like did it on a whim.
Yeah.
It was only like 30 minutes, yeah. But yeah, I just did it on a whim. Back to what we were talking about. Sorry, the Mac stopped recording itself.
Buy a PC, dude.
Not, yeah.
I want to be
I
sponsored
trash,
by Apple
dude.
Try to be
eventually.
sponsored
Apple.
by
Apple.
I
Apple
want to have Beats
trash.
by Damien soon.
Oh, what? That's coming next.
That was sick, huh? How I made that? Podcast by Damien? Sheesh.
2023.
Cheeks Productions. To the moon.
To the
Okay,
To the moon.
So what were you saying about your brother?
Yeah, to the moon, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was
What's
he was in the Marines. He is a Marine still, because Marines are different than all the other branches. I'm sure.
Yeah, dude.
John told you about that.
Oh, dog,
Just-
bro.
it's a different
Marines,
different
dog.
breed.
that
damn.
shit's so funny.
Are they just
Honestly.
dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, devil dogs,
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
They're the president's
Two foot hundred.
personal
He,
as the
fucking
Germans called us.
security
World War
system,
II.
basically.
One.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Yeah, we're a history podcast too, guys.
We do it all here
we
at
go.
Cheeks Productions.
No, sorry. Getting back on track. Yeah, he was he was in the Marines. He got discharged. I want to say 2 years ago, something like that. But yeah, I always looked up to him, and honestly, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was like, damn, I'm just gonna join the military, you know, fucking just go out there and see what I find, what I could do. And I went infantry, and my recruiter was like, hey, are you sure you want to do infantry? You know, you're gonna be in the front lines, whatever. Luckily, you know, that didn't happen because there's a lot of people that suffer from PTSD, TBIs, TBI. What did I say?
TBI, train,
Traumatic
UTI?
traumatic brain injury, TBI. Yeah. And there's another one that they call it. I think it's like a different type of
right,
brain
dude.
injury.
Wait, okay. So
hard
they
to pull
sorry
as
to cut
fuck,
you
dude.
off, but they stopped putting people at the front line because of these things.
No,
I don't understand.
no. What I'm saying is that I didn't get to go because my unit wasn't deployable to Afghanistan. So I'm what you call a garrison Marine. Like, you know, you don't go out to combat or anything. But we go on MEWS, and the MEWS a Marine Expeditionary Unit, which you go out on a ship, and you pretty much go around like countries, and you know, just it's like showing force in a way because you know you're on a ship and we got tanks.
Just so you know, we're here.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm watching you.
Yeah.
You take a shower, I'm gonna be there.
Venezuela is like looking at
Shit,
me.
I'm
Like,
seeing.
oh no.
Smell it.
But yeah, you were there, just pretty much guns just aimed at someone, right? No, I'm just kidding.
No, not guns. I mean, we all trained for that. But as a, what was I going with that?
I'm curious though. As
You got faded.
we should get back on topic.
Yeah,
I was gonna
faded and
go
shit.
like military training. We'll do it real quick.
Yeah,
A military. Like, how was the training? How was
I mean, it was like, it wasn't hard, but I mean, it was like exhausting. You know,
Oh, yeah.
fucking boot camp was actually part fun, part like I hated it. Like, you know, it's. No, you don't know, but I'm telling you, it was kind of, you know, you make the best of it, and
just
boot
kicking it
camp,
with the boys though?
yeah, people that I
yeah.
didn't even know, you know,
Basically,
fucking,
it's like a camaraderie thing, right?
yeah,
Like you guys are in
you
this
freaking
together.
over
We're in this
there
together to make the
shitting
end.
right next to each
I feel
other,
like
fucking.
Yeah, that's cool.
You become professional shit talkers though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. Really, you do?
Shit talkers.
Yeah, dude. Because like when you're just there, you don't have your. I mean, sometimes you don't have your phone.
No, yeah, we don't get our
Yeah.
phones for boot camp. Well, I don't know now, but yeah, 3 months just dead, fucking nothing, no communication.
Just the people around you.
Yeah, just the people around.
But okay, so coming out of the military, do you feel like he's like almost Damien said, like was there any
Like getting back to ordinary life, was it hard for you, or was it just like a very simple thing?
No,
for you?
it wasn't hard, but I mean, it wasn't easy. Like, I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go to school. Obviously, they pay for your school actually. That's one of the things a lot of people don't know is that it's called the GI Bill. You get paid to go to school.
yeah.
And you don't have to pay anything. They pay. It's a basic allowance housing, BAH, and
Wait. Maybe this is just because I was in the NJROTC. But I think even if I wasn't, I'd probably still know that shit. I even know that shit. That's like one of the perks. Other than you get shot at, and they're like, all right, bro, if you go to school, we'll pay you. If you go to school before you start, we'll pay you, and you'll start as like an officer or some shit. I think that's how it works. Something loosely in that general area, but we'll let him explain. But damn, a lot of people don't know that shit. Fuck, dude, I guess I'm smarter than I thought.
yeah, you make good money. That's why I'm going back to school
I
this
mean, yeah, I
semester
know.
for
Smart.
art actually.
Right on.
Nice.
And
nice.
yeah.
Oh wait, how long have you been out of the military?
I got out in 2018.
Oh, so only like 3 years ago. Wow.
Only it feels like.
It feels like
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it feels long but short. I don't know how to explain that. It's
Time went
like,
by fast.
Yeah.
And it's 3 years.
Time went
yeah.
by
3,
fast.
4
but-
years.
Take 1 year off because of the pandemic.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
whatever. We were all inside that day.
Okay, then yeah, 3 years, because 4 years.
Yeah, so
22.
like what
Count
what
it.
types of
Like, wait,
things
what?
did you know about mental health when you got out? Was that like a thing? It wasn't. I don't think that was like a thing.
Bro.
Well,
No.
it just started becoming a thing or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. I mean, you talk to your
Definitely need to
buddies
get
and
a
all
better
that. Like, you
Yeah.
know, you're close. You're close
Step
to.
you
I
up.
was close to at least like 5 guys
Your eyes
in my
are
unit because I was
Shit.
infantry, but after being infantry, it's a little spotty. I don't want to talk to you guys about this but anyways, I went into like operations, helping out Marines, go to school, advanced training actually. And I would do that, and then you know, like in the movies when they have like a tent, and they have like the screen and all that stuff, like
Yeah.
all that advanced stuff. They're tracking everyone. That's what I would do.
That's sick.
So when the battalion would go out or the companies would go out, I would be that guy like putting it on a map, like every grid and all of that, and then that's what I would do for the last 2 years, a year, 2 years. And so I did that, and then after that, I was like, dude, I'm done with this. You know, I don't see myself going any further than this. And I was just like, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna go to school. And finally got out, fucking
Right on, dude.
honorably discharged. Have to
dope.
throw that out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Oh, yeah, that
Uh,
shit's
we
sick.
have to-
That shit-
I was wondering, is there any like within the military, inside the military, is there any mental health programs that people can take?
I'm sure there are. We just don't really have access to that. Like, no one's
They don't
gonna
tell
like.
you.
No
There
one's gonna
is, but they
say,
don't tell
yeah.
you.
It's called something. I just can't think right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, there
wondered
are
that.
resources. You know, like if you need to talk to someone.
How often do people actually go into them?
A few of them actually. I knew like 2 guys. Well, one involuntary, one voluntary. One of the guys I served with. He
Actually,
took a
no,
bunch of fucking drugs one time,
we were
and
had to
you
do a
know he got
podcast.
discharged. He,
Start doing that shit.
he broke, he cracked. You know,
Bro,
he
work
took,
with these
I don't know
fools.
what he took. Honestly,
Shit.
Was
Went
he,
loony?
was
Yeah,
he,
he
was
went
he a
loony.
combat vet or was he
Damn,
just
this could be
regular?
my
not just
job
regular.
interview.
Same. He was one of
For
my
the
peers, so you
podcast.
know.
What do you think
See how it
happened to
goes,
him?
chat.
What do you think
He was
happened
just
to him?
tired of it, man. Like, you know, some people can't take it. You know, it's hard, but it's not unbearable. And there's times where I'm like, dude, like I could just jump off of that cliff. You know, you get these suicidal thoughts, but it's not like you'll act upon them. But these people actually did, and you know, it
Well,
sucks.
And it happens.
Going back to like self-medication though, do you think like a lot of people in the military try to self-medicate to like relieve this like pain or like this
Self-intoxicate, I would feel like alcohol,
Yeah.
alcohol-related incidences
but it's supposed to like
would happen every
A lot of
week.
DUIs.
Yeah, actually, the same guy had a DUI, so
oh, that makes sense.
yeah.
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 But like so like
Are you talking more like illicit drugs, like actual drugs, or
no, what I'm trying to say is like I feel like a lot of the not even just in the military, but like this generation that we're in is
Check.
like
Oh, okay.
they believe in this like idea of self-medicating where like you have to take like 6 Xanax to feel better. Or,
I've
like,
never had Xanax. I don't know how that feels, but
Well,
I've heard that it helps
not-
with anxiety.
I'm
Like,
not
I don't know.
I'm not trying to tell you you are. I'm not trying to
No,
tell
yeah.
I'm not trying to tell you these are bad drugs because these drugs are used for good things.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to say is like it's like people these days like they just feel like they need to do stuff like that and in such abundance and I feel like it doesn't help your mental health.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
It
It
actually
actually
makes it worse.
It actually makes it worse. And that's what I'm trying to say is like I feel like a
okay.
lot of people self-medicate thinking and self-medication is like trying to help yourself, you know, like go through what you're trying to go through and they do it all in the wrong ways, you know.
There is ways of self-medic. It just depends on how you think of self-medicating. You know what I'm saying? In your case, are you just talking like actual
Oh no, I'm talking
drugs?
about like drugs. Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
I think a lot of people like drugs and alcohol are just like some of the biggest things that actually affect people's mental health. And like,
yeah.
and I don't think people understand like you shouldn't have to take 3 Xanax or Xanax or like 6 Xanax to like feel something. You know, you're only just damaging your mental health more.
I think it's
That's right.
It's best.
Moderation is key, bro.
It's just best to have somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like
As
bottling
I put
in,
out my blunt shit.
not even just a therapist, but like it could be a friend, a brother, a mother. Because like I said, I go through like sometimes I go through weeks where it's just like I feel like there's a dark cloud over me, and I just feel like it's not to try to sound weak, but
No, say it, man.
Yeah,
Say it.
exactly.
You're not weak,
Well,
dude.
no,
You're
that's
not
what I'm
weak.
saying. That's what I was thinking too. Like there's also a thing where people like say or think that if a man expresses himself emotionally, he's considered weak because we're supposed to we're supposed to be strong. We're supposed to keep it in.
Well, let's just X that out right now then, because like I don't like. Let's just say like you're not. Like,
Yeah.
If anything, you're helping people around you because like I mean, mental health can affect other people too. Your mental health can affect other people. Your mental health can help you from lashing out at someone.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I've never been that type of guy to lash out or even when I'm in a bad mood. I've never been a very angry person. But
no, what I'm trying to say is like it can affect other people. Like even not lashing out, but like even bottling everything in and not talking to people. Like you're affecting other people because they're worrying about you. Now they're like, oh shit,
Facts.
there's something going on with him.
right.
And, like,
but that's the thing though.
And-
I don't mean person. That's
right.
what I was getting to.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to see if something was wrong with me.
okay.
Yeah, we put
And
on
that's
this
the
mask,
problem,
we
though.
put on this
Exactly.
mask
That's
and it's
the
like,
fucking
this is
problem.
who I am, and
Yeah,
things that I'm going through alone, and I'll
Yeah.
get through it when I ever
Okay.
do.
because I have
When
a
do.
certain
Nah, you
personality
shouldn't
where
have to
it's
be that way.
where I'm
Never.
not just gonna say I'm happy all the time.
Oh, okay.
But when people see me, they're like, oh, like if people see me like down, it's very rare, and I have to be really, really in
Like
the
upset
dumps in
over
order,
it. Yeah.
really, really upset in order for you to notice that I'm down. So, like I said, going back, I just think it just helps if you have somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So, like, which is why podcasting is so cool. Like, because we can do this, we can talk about this thing, and we can possibly help another person.
Well, I guess that's what I was trying to get at is like it can like mental health is for you, but like I'm just saying like you have collateral damage too,
Yeah.
like because like you can only hold something in for so long before like you actually start to do that stuff.
Definitely, and
Yeah,
it was taken, and
before.
it did take a toll. And
Yeah.
I did talk to somebody too, because there was a point. This was only like a couple weeks ago, dude. There was points to where I would just get emotional at some, like when I would see. Usually, if I see something like on TV or if I see something on my phone that's just kind of sad, I'd be like, oh, I could just scroll past it or just go past it. But there was a
Yeah.
point. There was like a week to where I was seeing something, and I would just get upset, or somebody would say something or do something, and it would literally like turn me inside out, like how pissed off I would get, and I
Yeah.
wanted to do something. But then, I thought back to myself, it's not gonna help, and it's not gonna help me. If anything, it's only gonna make it worse. So I did talk to somebody, and it helps. It helps a little bit. It helps enough.
And like going off that, are you pretty open about like most of the things that maybe not what you've gone through, but like things that you've gone through? Like, are you pretty open about talking? Like, if something's bothering you, are you pretty open about talking about it?
That's one of the things I wanted to say. Like I'm a very blunt person. Like my girl, like she tells me like, hey, you need to like tone it down, and I have toned it down before like today, like I would not before today, before I met her, like I would be blunt, fucking Marine, just say what you fucking mean, and don't care about anyone's feelings. But now it's like I have to tone it down a little bit and like be respectful of others. And wait, what was your question?
So like, do you like talk to anybody or anything?
Yeah,
like
I talked to my girl. I was actually on my phone right now looking at a program. So my brother was, he was a combat vet, and he was going through some stuff, and even before being a Marine, he already had baggage on him, and
Usually the case.
I feel like that's why he joined the Marines.
Yes, it's usually the
Do you
case.
get some structure? Do you feel like
help out.
or-
Not to get structure, but to like
think
put
it's-
himself in harm's way or something like that.
Is it like getting away from that lifestyle of like being paranoid all the time and like?
It's more putting himself into more misery. Is that would you say?
Yeah, that I feel like that part of my philosophy is like the more you struggle, the more harder you'll get, and that's like the machismo.
Yeah.
That you're hard. It makes you harder, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't think so. But one of the programs
Dangerous
that
fucking
my brother
mindset,
went to, it's actually a Christian-based program for veterans,
Great day.
dealing with PTSD, and he had told me about this like 2 years ago, and I was like, he didn't tell me it was Christian-based. I probably would have been like, nah, I don't want to go to that,
Right.
because he knew that I was having relationship issues and just certain things that were going on in my life. And so I went, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go. It's 5 days, like what do I have to lose?
Yeah.
And I went, and boom, like they just you go, and it's like, it's like if I was back in the Marines, and you just openly talk whatever's on your mind.
So it's
Boom.
like a relatable thing. Like you guys are all in the same circle. You guys all been
everyone
through almost the
it's,
same
it's
things.
men's. It was all
Yeah.
men's group, and it's perfect that you guys talk about this.
Men's mental health. Right?
Yeah, men's mental health. The people expect us, or we think that people expect us.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna think too. Is it like, do people expect us, or is it just men thinking that
men.
everybody like we think we need to be this certain way, so everybody else
Okay,
must think
well,
that we need
I
to
think
be
we
this
can
certain
like
way.
circle back to this like time in history where like you weren't allowed to be like that though. Like you couldn't show any weakness because like if you did, like think about like during the Roman times and
Oh,
the
no.
Greek
Oh,
times
fuck.
where like if you well, I'm just saying is like that shit gets passed on,
Yeah.
and like I think up until like recently, people are like, oh, like I don't want to feel like shit my whole life, or I'm not a fucking robot that just kills things, or like
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking robot that just fights things,
Yeah.
And I think that's like that warrior mentality is definitely like it's been kind of like it's been kind of pushed to the side now, and it's like, well, let's focus on like what makes you happy, Let's
Yeah.
live
Everyone
this
does-
life for you rather than live this life for a country,
Everyone deserves to be happy, and sometimes it means taking off that mask, taking off that armor that we all hold, and just expressing ourselves, even if it is just one other person, two other
sure,
people.
sure.
Well, and
Yeah,
also too,
especially.
like think about it in a household, like that whole classic thing about how men had to be so strong and like not like like your woman is you were supposed to take care of your woman, and you weren't supposed to cry in front of her because like she relied on you to lead everything. She relied on you, so if you showed any weakness, like she could have saw that as like, oh no, and questioned herself, So I think like it has like it comes from everything. It comes from like this whole
see.
stigma of like.
See, I'm gonna pause it. I agree to some extent, but to the point where it depends on the household. The household that the individual came from will dictate how the child or the person grew up and acts as an adult. If as a child it was okay for the man in the family to show emotions, then the child will show emotions as an adult because there's no repercussion for it. There's no negative connotation. But if there is a negative connotation in the household, then as he or she or whoever gets older, then that connotation will be carried over. At least that's the way I think of it.
Like people think you're soft, and you don't have to. Like you can still be hard ass dude, but like
Yeah.
talking about your feelings can just help you live life a little bit better.
Exactly.
Exactly. And it's crazy going back. It
Turn
goes
back.
back to even like
That
movies
fucked up.
too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
Person, two other people.
well, and also too, like think about it in a household, like that whole classic thing about how men had to be so strong and like not like like your woman is you were supposed to take care of your woman, and you weren't supposed to cry in front of her because like she relied on you to lead everything. She relied on you, so if you showed any weakness, like she could have saw that as like, oh no, and questioned herself, So I think like it has like it comes from everything, bro. It comes from like this whole stigma of like people think you're soft, and you don't have to. Like you can still be hard ass dude, but like talking about your feelings can just help you live life a little bit better,
Exactly. And it's crazy going back. It goes back to even like movies too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
like 70s. You go back. You just go way back, and these black and white movies like this. The man was the head of the household, and even at that time, he was putting hands on his woman,
Yeah,
smacking his woman every time he came home because
That's
dinner
not
wasn't ready.
healthy, bro.
It's
Yeah,
not.
That's not
Hell no.
healthy at all.
And where do you think that
Media.
that came from?
Well, it's just we used to think of women as like secondary citizens.
Yeah.
It was like property, but I think now that's definitely changed.
Definitely.
I don't know if you guys feel like women are still treated like that. I don't. I feel like women have a lot of freedom nowadays, like a lot. Like
Yeah.
I don't think, like if they get hit by a man, like they have every right to leave. They have every right to make a decision to leave, and I think that's awesome now. Like that's true equality. Like You don't have to stay with someone who's beating you, or you have to stay with someone because you have to rely on him for money.
No, that's traditional. Like people, Latinos, they would stay with the dude, and like they would still have kids, and it's like, dude, that's fucked up.
Because they see
like,
stability.
stability is like, well, what am I gonna do? You know, I can't go out like cook for someone or like clean houses like all my life. Like, no, they really can't do that. They didn't see a way out. But now it's like, dude, this guy's beating on me. Like,
Yeah, and there's so many opportunities that women have too that they can just, hey, like I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. You know. Yeah. So I just think that like, you know, men's mental health. I think we've definitely taken a step back because like we don't have to be warriors anymore. Like our lives have become too comfortable. I work at a weed shop. For a good amount of money a month. You know, to at least pay for something like my own place and. You know,
It's nice. Weed is tight.
yeah, but it's crazy though, and like I think one of the biggest like medicines for like that stuff is marijuana.
Cannabis.
To be honest, cannabis is like
cannabis.
it is the biggest like medicine because
Wanna talk
I'm not
with
saying
them
it's gonna treat you, but like it's
about the
definitely gonna
Kendrick
help
song.
you.
Yeah.
You know?
Was there ever
figure
a
out how to
point in
do
your
that
life
shit.
where you were straight
I
edge
tried.
Oh yeah, dude.
and you were like,
And I
weed
got
is
copyrighted.
bad? No.
I think it was
away.
up until like freshman year of high school.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Did you feel like once you smoked it, you're gonna
used to
my
think-
life is going
I
to
used to-
shit?
I used to think
You start
everyone-
sucking dick for crack.
Everything. Shouts out Bob Saget.
Boo this man.
Boo
this man.
Oh yeah, rest in peace,
I
Bob
just
Saget.
listened to that today.
Yeah, no, I can't say
They were
that I
fucking
have.
playing it on the laptop where we check people in. Mm-hmm. So shit was going on.
But you felt like
Samson, I'm sorry. Samson,
Samson,
I'm sorry.
damn. But yeah, so
oh,
you felt
speaking of that, dude, didn't fucking Dave Chappelle got tackled
was just gonna say
on
that.
the Hollywood Bowl, bro?
Did you
by
see
some
it?
No.
dude. Oh, Dave. Oh, okay. Let's rewind. Dave Chappelle was doing like they had like a big Netflix special at the Hollywood Bowl, and like
How long ago was this?
Yeah, I heard about
Yesterday.
this is yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah,
Is that
and-
on social media? I'm not on
Yeah, it
social
was
media.
all,
Okay.
well, it was
No.
all over the news.
No,
Too.
it
It
was
was
a
all
while
over
ago.
everywhere.
I don't
And
listen
some
to radio
dude-
either.
Oh. I think I yelled
Okay,
it.
this is an old podcast.
Maybe that's the closest you got to it.
I was off today. No, I'm kidding.
That's right. That's true.
I didn't hear it.
So
Shit, I think.
Dave
Today,
Chappelle was
Monday?
up doing
Yeah.
like a bit or whatever, like doing his comedy, and some dude
No,
went up on
Tuesday.
stage and fucking went to tackle him.
Did he
tackled
tackle
him,
him?
right?
He tackled
did
him.
tackle him. He fell on the
Oh,
floor and
shit.
everything,
And then
and then he got bodied by a bunch of fucking
he got
people.
bodied by
Uh,
Busta Rhymes and who else?
That dude
Jamie
got
Foxx.
his
Jamie Foxx.
ass
Yeah,
beat.
they just beat the shit out of him, bro.
And then Chris
his
Rock came out. He's like, "Was
ass,
that
dude.
Will Smith?"
Yep, straight up. Came out there.
You're
Said
about
that
Will
shit.
Smith, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
know
okay,
about
okay.
that.
The biggest
Just making
cuckold
sure.
in history.
Bruh.
Cuckold.
Yeah.
Hey,
dude.
dude, you can't, dude.
What did Jada do to ruin his life this week?
Will
He
Smith
got into entanglement.
Will Smith's a legend.
Entanglement.
Let's just put it that way. Will Smith is a legend.
Oh, speaking
always
of
be a
speaking
legend.
of
I am
Kanye and Will
legend.
Smith, so Kanye and Will Smith, have you heard the new Pusha T album?
I thought it was
Yeah.
Kid Cudi
That shit's
Kid
trash.
Cudi.
Kid Cudi, he came out in that
and
album
Kanye
too.
and Ye.
Oh yeah,
Ye.
they had a little
And Ye.
feud,
Ye and Kid
Ye
Cudi
and Kid Cudi.
have beef.
but
Yep.
but
No longer
It'll be
existent.
for like the sixth time. We're
Yeah.
just like, get over it, dude.
Oh, really?
Nah,
Love each other.
nah. This
Just
has
make
been
a-
a fucking.
make a
They've
new
been
album
beefing forever.
Yeah, make a new
But, Pusha-
50 Ghost.
Pusha T album.
Have you listened to it?
Yeah, it was
songs?
good. I like Neck and Wrist.
It slaps.
Neck and Wrist and Call My Bluff. Were my favorite songs.
Well,
Let's
nah, I'm
let's
just
play it.
fucking around.
Okay,
I listen
now
to it.
copyright issues.
Live.
Play it live.
When we
Bruh.
finished talking about Dave Chappelle and him getting tackled, that's fucking crazy.
Oh
bro.
shit! So Busta Rhymes fucking
Just Molly.
Well, it's just crazy, dude. These
Did you see the
comedians,
picture?
these comedians are just getting fucking ran over, bro.
They're getting
Jesus
Dog, these
Christ,
people-
mud,
bro.
dude.
No one's taking their shit no more.
But why?
Hell
Why did he
no.
fucking tackle
I
him?
don't
Like,
know. I don't think anybody knows, dude. It was
Well,
just
the
a crazy
guy,
dude.
they said
Nah,
the guy
the
was
dude
like a
was-
trans guy, and you know,
No
on
shot,
all
dude.
specials, he's like making fun of him most of the time. So one guy got up there and he was tired as shit, but I mean,
how do you know it was the guy?
It's true. They,
Got you there.
they were,
Damn, caught up.
you know.
Who are you
Caught up.
to say what other
That's
people's
fucked up.
pronouns are?
I'm
Did
sorry.
you say
Where do you
me?
get off,
Did you
dude?
say you? I am not you.
Where do you get off?
I'm sorry, I assumed because I just made an ass out of myself and
Such
not
a-
you.
You're such a
I'm
cis
serious.
male.
Cheeks.
So let's just say it this way: Cheeks Productions. Okay.
Cheeks Productions.
He got his ass whooped.
got his ass whooped.
by a
Dog.
bunch of people.
No
and
joke.
I bet after he was like, "Wow, I did not think
Expect
that go as
that.
expected."
Yep,
I mean, he had to have thought that was gonna go like that, right? I mean, Dave Chappelle's old school, bro. He's got motherfuckers in the back, like
The
just
nigga
waiting,
thought he was
like,
gonna get his
yeah,
ass
no,
He
beat,
did.
but
whooped
he
his
thought
ass.
he was gonna
If
be
you
like,
look at it, bro.
this-
There's like 20, like at least 20.
this motherfucker thought he was gonna walk up to Dave Chappelle, tackle his ass, like Will Smith walked up to Chris Rock and slapped the shit out of him, and just walked the fuck away, and nothing happened. Hell no. His ass got beat, and I mean, fuck. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. That shit was crazy.
People sitting there just beating on him, bro.
Well, not in the good way, right?
No, not in a good
No, not in a good way.
Not in a good way. Pause.
But what a great scene, right? What a bunch of
Beating
crazy
on
stuff to
him.
go on stage.
There's no need for a pause for that,
right?
though.
On stage.
Dude, Will Smith
Imagine if it was live on TV.
smack someone. He
Bruh.
got banned from the Grammys. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about
After
that.
the fact, what
No,
the
that
fuck?
that was crazy, dude. That was crazy. Yeah, like you said.
He walked up to a man,
comics are
slapped
just
him
getting-
on national
getting shot on,
television,
right?
He's getting shot on, dude.
Wonder what the,
and
why,
walked
though.
the
You
fuck
think they're
off.
fearing for their lives? They're on stage.
It
now
wasn't
just
shit.
quivering? Nah, I doubt it.
No,
But
yeah.
Yeah,
You
but-
see how they beat up that guy, bro? They're not scared.
I mean, if you
I
got a
would-
big
I mean,
posse like Dave
I-
Chappelle does, you
I don't
know,
know.
I would take a tackle if all my friends beat up that guy.
But if
I don't know.
you're just a random dude telling dick jokes to 12 people, you might.
Oh yeah, we have a problem, huh?
Yeah, true.
How's
but
the stand-up coming, dude? You said you were doing stand-up.
No,
What's
I'm
up
not
with
doing
that?
stand-up. only on here.
Yeah,
doing podcasts.
Damien
That's
thought
all.
about he thought he was gonna do stand-up for a little bit.
I was thinking about it because I had this guy come into the shop, and I've been trying to get him on the podcast, but he never answers me. If you're listening, dude, please answer my DMs. So I've been
not friends anymore.
he was like, you should come Sunday to stand up with me,
Oh, that was me.
Open mic.
and I was like,
Not me.
wow,
I was
like,
about to say,
I don't
dog.
think I'm that funny. To
Took
be
me a
totally
little
honest
while.
with you, so.
Write some jokes.
But
We'll be on today,
I was
chat.
like, I guess
See
because
what's
he
up.
goes and like he does stand up like normally, like that's a thing he does.
So, like he stands up there and
and he's
Talks,
I guess
makes jokes.
mostly open mics,
Stand-up
but
comedy.
you know
yeah.
Mark does that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been asking him to
Gonzo.
come
What
on.
time is it? Oh,
Gonzo?
shit, it's 2.
What is that?
All right, chat.
What's
This
his
is
name?
what's gonna
What's
happen.
his name? Gonzo.
Is it really?
Yeah.
On,
I am-
That's just his
Yeah, Gonzo.
Going
like
to
when he goes up there.
make some food, something to eat. Get ready for the podcast here soon, coming up with Cheeks Productions. Oh, fuck. Camera. Wait, give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Move us up here. Okay. Look. Cheeks Productions. Give them a like. Subscribe. Doesn't hurt. It's free. It's not like Twitch. You gotta pay for that shit. Simple click of this button. Notifications, though. I mean, I feel them. I feel the game. But honestly, I hate notifications, dude. That shit's annoying. It helps to know when your streamer goes live. But, nonetheless, just check YouTube all the time, dog. Keep on it. Alright. We'll catch you guys later. We'll see what's up. Hopefully, we can work it out so that we do a stream and a podcast at the same time. You guys get the glimpse of it before it goes up on channel. We'll see how it goes. No promises. Don't fucking quote me. Peace. Love. And hair grease.